Hey y'all, I just want to let you know that we have a Patreon channel. That's right. If you did not know, we are on Patreon. Our Patreon is $8.99 a month where you can come and watch all of our visual elements to our podcast show. So all you have to do is click the link in our description box and it will take you right there. It's only $8.99 a month. Make sure you go and subscribe. Bye. OMG. Can you hear me? Is it on? Is it on? Welcome back to a live episode of the Hella Chisme Podcast. My name is Dana and I am your host. Oh my God, we got some people up in here. I am so excited for y'all to be joining us today. If you see me looking off to the side or if you see me looking around, we all know that, yes, I love to look at myself when I'm talking. That's the Leo in me. But also, I just want to make sure that I'm continuing to be live in all the areas that I'm supposed to be live in. So, it's not all about me wanting to see myself in my vanity, but it's also just to make sure that y'all are continuing to see me as we are having ourselves a yang dang doodle today. Welcome, folks. Happy holidays. We have a full-on virtual live situation going on tonight. I am very excited, and I want to bring up Mike to the stage so we can get into some things. Welcome, Mike.
What's going on? Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
It's going good.
Happy holidays.
It's going good. I'm happy to be here.
Yes. Thank you for taking the time out tonight to come join us in the Hella Chisme universe or world. Whatever. Anyway, happy Friday. How was your week?
It's been busy, but I think it's that end of year, right before the holidays, everybody trying to get everything done. So, it's been busy, but I'm looking forward to these next couple of weeks because I'll be off. So it won't be any work. Yeah.
You do it. Won't he do? So is it just that you're taking time off, or does your place of work do any special closures for the holiday, or you're taking vacation?
Yeah, I'm taking time off. I feel like just in the work I do, it never stops. So
yeah,
I'm gonna take these next couple of weeks off, take some time to reflect, plan, just get ready for the new year. And yeah, that's really it. But yeah, I think it just slows down for everybody in general. Like everybody starts taking vacation and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna take advantage of it as well.
Yeah, I 100% hear you. I am my office are doing holiday closures. So we're closing. Our office closes on technically the 24th, but that's a given because that's Christmas Eve. But we close up and then we're closed until the first of the year. But the first of the year is on one of our alternative weeks. So technically, most of us don't have to go back into the office till that following Monday.
Oh, that's cool.
So we have ourselves a nice little situation going on. I'm very excited about it. I have put myself to work from home up until the new year comes in. So I'll be working a couple of days, but not as much because it'll be very silent. No one will really be working really. But I'm looking forward to it slowing down and it being quiet and it just, it being a lot slower than usual, if that
That's
makes sense.
good.
Yeah, yeah. So what's on the Christmas list? Do we have any special things that we looking forward to? Do we have like some things that we want to check off on the Christmas list? What's up?
I want to go ice skating. I've never been ice skating. So I think I might end up at one of the parks out here.
Mhm.
Last year I did go see the tree at Rockefeller Center. So I think I just really want to be in the New York spirit of Christmas this year. Like I feel like last year I just was like adapting to the cold.
Yeah.
So this year I'm kind of like, let's go ice skate. Let's go to the parks and live like Home Alone.
Yeah. Home Alone is one of my favorite Christmas movies that I try and watch every year during this time of the year. I love Home Alone, and it does get very Home Alone, especially when you are on the East Coast. I am definitely trying to manifest next year spending Christmas in like New York City on the East Coast.
Oh.
Just so I can do it once, check it off, and we'll see how it goes. Who knows? I may never want to do it again, but you never know.
Yeah, I will say New York is probably the most Christmas I felt anywhere I've lived. Like just being in the city and everything is decorated and like it's really beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, and I feel like it's I don't know. I don't know if it is it the snow that makes it, super like Christmassy, or is it just like the vibe of the city at that time of the year?
I think it's the vibe of the city because like even when it's not snowing, like seeing like the window displays of like Macy's and shoot, like the Louis Vuitton store last year had like this digital display where like the building were like Christmas wrapped gifts. It was really cool.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. And I even remember when I worked in retail and we did we did a lot of the holiday displays, and the people loved seeing the holiday displays. They loved coming to the store, they loved being a part of it, they loved all of the things. And I can see that. I can see I guess it's situational, like depending on where you at, depending on what you feel to be like a holiday thing for you, right?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that you get everything that you looking for the holidays this season. One thing for sure is that this has been a year of abundance. We've been doing a lot. You've been working a lot with me on this show, and I know you've been doing your own thing. So I thank you for all the work that you've been doing with me on this show, and we really appreciate you over here.
I appreciate that.
And like I have mentioned, we got a lot going on today. We have quite a bit scheduled. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
This season, for the holiday season, are we feeling nice or are we feeling naughty? What's a given?
Oh, I think once we get out of this work week, maybe we could start feeling a little nice. But I think this week it was kind of a naughty week a little bit.
Yes, yeah. Was it just because it was just full of all the work and full of all
It
the
was full of the work, full of the last minute things. You know how it goes. So I think it also made me a little spicy.
Yeah,
kind of like a Sour Patch Kid. Like I was a little salty, then I got sweet. So
I can see that. I had that same experience. The only thing was I never got to the sweet part. I was irritated and annoyed this whole week. It was too much for me. I also think I just have reached my max. Like I am at the point where I am ready to fully embrace the settle down and quiet downness of what this slow move into the new year, and just let all the old shit go and welcome in the
I
new.
feel that.
That's where I'm at 100% with it.
I love that.
So Our first guest is already here. I think it'll be cool just to go ahead and bring them in as we go into the next portion of this conversation. I am very, very excited for this guest. We have been chatting back and forth for some time and, trying to figure out where we was going to get it all mixed up in the interwebs and in the social medias and things. So I'm going to bring up our first guest of the evening, Mr. Ryan Lewis.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I should bow. Thank you.
Welcome to the Hella Chisme, our annual live that we do virtually. As I've shared, usually for these lives, we talk about trends. We talk about what we want to take into the new year, what we want to leave in the previous year. But before we get into all that, tell us a little bit about yourself, Ryan. Where you come from, what you got going on.
Wow, in my business. No, I'm just playing. No, hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Lewis. I am the host and creator of the Ryan Out Loud podcast, a podcast that was created as a safe space for Black LGBTQ plus creatives to showcase their amazing talents. Aside from that, I'm based in Pittsburgh, and I'm a creative director. I'm a writer. Putting the finishing touches on my first book. So yes, I do a lot of different things. I'm a community advocate. I'm an MC. I'm an event curator. I do a lot of different things. But yes, thank you for having me.
Yes, welcome. And you just celebrated a milestone with your show as well and had a live event. Tell us about that milestone and tell us about that live event.
Wow. So Ryan Out Loud, in February of 2025, it hit 5 years. Mm-hmm. 5 years of Ryan Out Loud. And I was thinking of how could I celebrate this milestone? How could I do something special, different? And I decided to do a live experience that was hosted at my friend and collaborator Erica Turner. She owns TLC Libations here in Pittsburgh. She's the only Black woman-owned distillery in PA. I gotta always give her things when I'm anywhere I'm at. And she allowed me to curate it looked very much like a talk show setup. I had 3 amazing guests that are based in Pittsburgh, and oh my God, it was just such a beautiful experience. I'm a person that, I've said this a lot, like I feel the love, but I like to see the love too. So it was nice to see the people that have, locally that support me, and it was beautiful. I had a nice write up in our local Courier, Black owned Courier, Pittsburgh Courier here in Pittsburgh. So my heart has been still full. When I talk about it, I get filled with emotion because I can't believe I actually did it. So yeah, it was beautiful. I have an announcement coming for the new year. So yeah.
Amazing. And congratulations. For sure. When you talk about a little bit about how you curated the space, we talked about this when we first met, and what inspired you to curate the space. Share with the people what did inspire you and what you wanted to bring to the Ryan Out Loud space and what inspired you to create it.
Absolutely. So going back, like the pandemic, right? This is when Ryan Out Loud started. We're getting ready to go into year 6, actually. The world was shut down. We didn't know what the hell was going on. Just the only thing that was keeping me sane was scrolling Twitter. I was on Twitter, just people were cracking jokes. I'm like, we should be worried, but we're cracking jokes. And this is just how my sense of humor works as well. Another creative and a podcast host as well, Stevie Derrick, who has been on Ryan Out Loud multiple times. And he reposted a video of Warren Dumas. And I was like, who is this? Who is this? And he was just, if you're familiar with the video, he's just his song To You. He was dancing down the street, singing. And I was like, oh my God, this is as if Prince and Beyonce had a musical child. And I knew my first season, if you listen to the first few episodes, the first season of Ryan Out Loud, very trial and error. It's very much trial and error. I always say, just start from season 2 and on, because season 1, I wasn't really sure, but that inspired me. I was like, you know what? There's a lane that needs to be created for Black LGBTQ plus creatives, because especially independent artists, because they are putting their work out there for free to, to get notarized and to, get, new fans and stuff like that. And A&Rs or, record labels that are, major labels that are, scrolling and browsing Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. They're stealing these independent artists, their ideas, because most of the time the independent artists, they come a lot harder than what you see behind artists that are signed to major labels. So when they see independent artists, they're like, oh, they ain't got nothing doing. They got nothing behind them to back them up. They didn't, so they steal their ideas. And I wanted to create something that showcased their work, that just gave them a platform to shine. So yes, that's how Ryan Out Loud was created.
Which is fabulous, because like you mentioned, a lot of people, even like us, we put our work out there. We have podcasts, we have, content that we're putting out there for free. And we hoping someone like an A&R will come and scroll and be like, let me go ahead and snatch this person up.
Hello?
So we can add them to some sort of something, right? Like,
only one can hope. I'm waiting, I'm I had Amorphous on the podcast a few times. He was on my 100th episode, and this was after he had worked with Beyonce and everything for the Renaissance World Tour. And I just wanted to talk about that, catch up, and celebrate 100 episodes of Ryan Out Loud. This was probably about 2 years. This might be going on 2 years, and he was talking, and Beyonce and them India, he couldn't really, talk much because things, I was just like, he said something along the lines like Parkwood might be listed. I'm like, hold on. Parkwood might listen to this episode. Like, hey, you see me, come on. You need I don't know what would she sign me for, because I'm not a musical.
I mean, it don't matter. Hey, listen, let's manifest it for all three of us here. Come on, Parkwood. Hello. I'm like, do we? If I need to jump off the back of this mantle just to get her to come say hi,
hello.
Who cares?
Come on.
I wanted to talk a little bit about, because I always think about, especially me only being 2 years into podcasting and just slowly moving into the content space and the audio content space. And with you have been doing it for 5 years, and Mike has been doing it for some time. I want to hear from both of you. Like, what is that when you're telling yourself that you need to be doing something faster that you think you need to be doing, and then in reality, you understand that it takes a little bit more time to get to that point, right? 5 years to finally get to a space where you're like, I'm going to celebrate this. Or in Mike's in Mike's background, we've talked many times where, he's worked with different artists and different podcasts and different shows. What is that mindset? What is that process for you to be like, it's going to take time. I'm just going to keep putting the work into it. And either one of you can go first. It doesn't matter.
Mike, you want to go?
Yeah, I don't mind going. I think for me, I have committed to the process, and that's with anything I do. Like, when I first started making music, like I was committed to getting good at production. And once I started feeling good about it, it was like, okay, now I want to take it further. And that led to recording myself, rapping, making music, and then that led to podcasting. And it's like at every step, at every stage, there's been a process, and just knowing that I will get to where I want to go has always kept me committed to just doing the task. So like, when I wanted to get to 100 episodes, I knew like it wouldn't happen immediately, but I did it. And then I got to 200 and it was like, okay, now what do I want to do? And I think just staying curious and keeping your mind open, like, because sometimes we may set a goal in the beginning of like what we want to do. And you may, find down the line that you want to do something else, and like just giving yourself permission to follow the path wherever it takes you.
I think for me, because when I started podcasting, it was just strictly audio. And now we're transitioning into visuals, and everyone that I have collaborated with, they're like, where are the visuals, Ryan? We want to see, and I'm like, it's coming. And I always don't do it. I'm doing it a little bit more this season. I'm just dropping reels and just trying to get the feel before I drop full episodes on the Ryan Out Loud YouTube page, which it does exist, but I have not utilized it yet. But just transitioning into those, and then also seeing like, if I'm being transparent, there are newer podcasts that come in and immediately, they're getting the deals and they're getting the brand deals. And sometimes I'm like, wow, it makes me go in my head, like, am I doing this right? Where I'm supposed to be? I'm like, I remember about year 4 and I'm like, okay, I've been doing this for a minute. And, I've interviewed some of the greatest, like in my opinion, and I'm like, okay, I should, let me reach out to this, let me reach out to them and that. And, and a lot of like no responses. And, sometimes when people get told no, they're like, okay, it's, give up. And although it's my other struggle is being consistent. Being a one-man show is hard. I work a 9 to 5.
You can pause on that. I work a 9 to 5. We can sit right there for a word of silence. Yeah. We can take a sip just for that. I work a 9 to 5.
Yeah. So it's like it gets complicated. And I actually this year I had made it my intention to make Ryan Out Loud. This was going to be this year was it. I had season 7 was it. That was going to be the last season. I wanted to pivot and do something different, more behind the scenes, which I'm still going to do that. But Ryan Out Loud is not going anywhere. It's the most random times I get reminded of my purpose and what I'm doing. And what I also have to be reminded of is that things, no matter how long you could be doing it for 10 years, and it could be year 15 when something finally takes off. When it's your moment, you will know. When it's your moment, it will happen. No hesitation, no questions, nothing else will matter. It'll be time. You just got to continue. But in the meantime, be consistent. Put in the work, reach out. You never know, so it's a lot of, it's a lot of like going back and forth inside with your, with yourself. But yeah, that's where I've been at with it.
That's a fact. And I think 2 things came up for me, Ryan, as you were sharing, but I think that's why community is so important in podcasting. Cause I think we do so much creating by ourselves that like, you have to find community of people that are doing what you're doing, people that aren't doing what you're doing. But, I've joined organizations like the Black Podcasters Association, and like being able to connect with other creators, being able to connect with producers, being able to just share information with people. You start to learn like just how to get, what it is you're looking for.
Yeah.
I think also like really knowing what you want out of this is so important because, you know, initially when I came into podcasting, it was like, I just need a space to share what I want to share. And once I got past that, it was like, all right, now what I really want to do with this. And I really wanted to create a career out of it. And I wasn't super specific about how I wanted to do it, but, you know, kind of like you were saying, like I almost use my show as like a commercial for this is how I produce, this is what I do. And it's created opportunities for me both as like a podcast host creator, but then also as a producer. Like I've had the opportunity to like produce other people's projects. So yeah, I think just for anybody listening, like to really treat this as like your real-time resume, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You both have said, drop some really good gems to just really, especially for new content creators. One of the things that I definitely want to talk about is the fact that, you know, video versus audio, right? You know, years before I even finally started this show, I have been listening to like, I call them the Super Friends. They call themselves the Super Friends too, but like the Friend Zone and the Read and Getting Grown.
Love them.
And, you know, those podcasts have been substantial pillars or heavy pillars, whatever. They're heavy, they're big, they've been intense for the last.
The way you couldn't tell me that I was not an invisible fourth of the Friend Zone. Like
absolutely.
Dustin, Asante and Fran, like up them down. And it's so funny because I just posted on my stories probably a little bit before, because this is like in the last like month and like few weeks, I've been appearing on a lot of different podcasts, and a lot of different podcasts has brought up different conversations. You know, Ryan Out Loud is very specific to Black LGBT plus creatives, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm a music lover. I know a lot about R&B. I know this, and I can talk about this. I can talk about that, and it really has me inspired to like. Additionally, I'm not teasing anything yet, but to do more of a. How does they call it, like a shoot the shit style?
Oh yeah. Type,
you know, podcast in the near future. Like it's so funny you're talking about that. That's just, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's just what made me think of that. Like they are really pioneers in the audio field. Like,
I mean, and they've done so much. Like I think on the Friend Zone, I was just listening. They're like 400 and something episodes in. The Read is over. I know they're way over. They've been doing it for 11 years now. So they're, I mean, all in all, to say, when those shows had started, I had started having conversations with myself about podcasting, but never had the guts to do it, and especially didn't have the guts to do it on my own. And fast forward to now, you know, there are, when you talk about a lot of shows that start and then immediately they start with brand deals, they start with, you know, with things already backing them, it can be a little discouraging. But, you know, Mike also said, thinking about what your purpose is, right? And you've also said what your purpose is. And so, you know, that's what this first 2 years of this journey for me has been, figuring out the purpose in which of why I've been wanting to do this, which I think I've been finding. I haven't fully got it, but you know, we almost there. It's going to take some time.
You're going to get random reminders. Like you'll get them. Yeah, you'll get random. It'll hit you when you least expect it. And I think like after my live experience, that's when I was just like, wow, this is bigger than me, you know? And I'm like, and I want to hit this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, switching gears, we're about to get into the mess. So So one of the things that I have done with this show is always talking about cocktails. Now, I love a good drink. I love to have a good cocktail. During the holidays, I like a good seasonal one. During the summer, I drink a lot of tequila or Chardonnay if I'm drinking wine, or some light champagne. I try and change it up as we go through the seasons. During the winter and fall, I drink red and or dark alcohol. So maybe Hennessy, whiskey, depending on what's happening. What is everyone's drink of choice during the holiday season? What is everybody drinking today? I'm having myself a nice Hennessy on the rocks. What we got?
I am finishing up. So currently I'm on vacation from work for a 2-week vacation, basically. So,
as you should.
Yes.
Amen.
That night before my work day was over, I went to the store and bought me a bottle of Prosecco, Issa Rae's Prosecco. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make mimosas in the morning whenever I wake up. I gotta turn my alarm off. Whenever I wake up, I'm gonna make a mimosa.
Yes.
So that has been my choice of drink.
I love it.
For the last couple days.
I love that. What you got, Mike?
So right now I got some just regular eggnog, but I usually like to drink it spiced during the holidays, spiked. Maybe with like some Bailey or something like that, a little rum, it just depends. But right now it's non-alcoholic.
That's fine. Listen, we ain't judging around here. You do what you got to do. Whatever your afflictions is, you handle the business that needs to be handled. Okay. I love that. I wish I could drink eggnog. I cannot. And we don't need to have a good discussion why I can't.
So this is non-dairy.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay.
That was.
Is it with?
I think it's with.
What were you going to say? Yeah, I was just about to ask. Is it almond milk or oat milk?
It's almond milk.
Almond milk. Okay. I've tried the one with oat milk. That one's good. I've also tried to make. I think I made coquito. Is that with the coconut milk? And it's the Puerto Rican eggnog.
Something like that.
Yeah. I'm almost there. We've got it. So now we're going to talk about some trends. So what I did was usually I would go and look at like phrases and things that was said throughout the year that I have no idea what they are. Like as of a couple of days ago, we had a friend over and she was talking about my last year's episode. No, actually my first year I did this, and how we talked about Riz and we talked about Push and P. We talked about all kind of different words and phrases and trends that were coming up and out. And for me, what the realization that I came to is that I don't go on TikTok enough because clearly a lot of this language and things were happening on the TikTok and I just don't scroll on it enough clearly. And I think still to this day, I don't, because there's still things that come up that my husband knows more than I do. And I'm just like, I have no idea what you're saying to me. Can you speak English? So, but what I did I pulled a couple of things that I felt like have been trends. So to start, would be the loaded fries. Have you all seen how people love to put either cheese, nacho cheese, chicken nuggets? They fill it with mac and cheese and bacon. It's just all kind of stuff that they put on these French fries, and people they like it that way. This has been a trend. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. It looks like very much so a college meal.
Yes. Like college, I was drunk all night last night. So now I'm trying to sober myself up. Yes. Look it up on your cellular devices.
It's almost like nacho fries.
Well, I mean, also the other thing is that they have oh my god, carne asada fries where they'll put, like, which, okay,
Lotus surf and turf fries.
see, there's that.
So what is always funny to me when you look up something, because I look up a lot of recipes on TikTok, and I'm like, I think I was looking up chicken and dumplings, and it said chicken and dumplings, Black people.
Love that.
Always when I look, so it said not loaded fries, Black people.
Love that. I mean, here's the thing. The funny part is that the ones that I have seen when it was a Black person making, they used the nacho cheese, and then when it was a white person, they used the shredded cheese. So, I mean, I guess it just depends on who the person is and what they're using.
Yeah.
I just, I think my question is, do we think this is going to continue as we go into 2026, or we think it's going to be something that falls off?
I think it's going to be around for a little while. Just because I feel like the young people, I feel old saying that, but I feel like the kids are gonna be into the fries.
Yeah, their stomachs can handle it.
I mean,
not this 30-year-old stomach. No,
me neither. Praise to them, because
I like sprinkle a little ranch. Put a little ranch, bacon bit, depending. But that's about it.
I mean, I can eat a garlic fry and with a little ketchup and be happy with my life. The rest of it, you start to lose me. It just seems like too much.
Too much.
I'm to the point in my life where French fries, for me, I love French fries. I will always love a French fry. And even on a good day, if I feel like I want to treat myself, I'm having a salad and my French fries are my croutons.
So I was going to say that is a Pittsburgh thing. Like we put French fries in our salads, and so funny hearing you say that, like that. Yes, that your crouton, like that is like there's a restaurant, Permane Brothers, here in Pittsburgh, that people when they fly in or come in are like, oh, I got to go to Permane Brothers. Me, I think it's disgusting. I'm not doing.
Really?
It. Yeah. I don't get the hype. I don't know. I don't get the hype with the French fries and the salad, because why?
I don't know. I think so. So for me, when I was doing it because at the time I wasn't eating meat, and usually I do it when I don't eat meat on my salads. So there's kind of a more of a heartier feel for me when I do it. But I mean, it's good. I don't know.
That makes
good. It does what it for me. It does what it needs to do. All right. Next one is, we know that social media and media in general in the world, with Stanley Cups and Yetis and all the different glass cups and everything, and then came the glass straws. So I don't know if you guys know, but there was a woman who was drinking out of her glass cup with a glass straw. A shard of glass accidentally swallowed it, got into her esophagus, and then accidentally started to cut her esophagus, where she had to spend 3 or 4 days in the hospital because they had to let the piece of glass pass in order to make sure that it didn't essentially kill her from the inside out. The way she found out was because she had she started coughing and inadvertently coughed up blood and went to the hospital. So my question: do we think these glass straws are going to stick around, or do we think we need to get rid of the glass straws?
Yes. I have glass straw. It's funny. I think we need to get rid of the plastic. What's the ones they've been using now? It's so disgusting because I'll like drink it. It's not the plastic straws. It's the
silicone ones.
Silicone, like it's the silicone or like I'm the paper ones. I'm just like,
that biodegradable one.
Yeah, and I'm like,
yes.
Whoever created this, see me outside. Like,
yeah.
I get it. We want to save the environment, but it's funny because I have 3 glass straws that I specifically use for my smoothies. So now I'm like, maybe I need to throw those away. That is not safe.
Yeah, I hope after your story, I hope we get rid of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not safe. I mean, I guess it also depends on how you're taking care of them, how you're keeping them clean, where you're storing them. You know, we don't know any of that, of what the lady was doing, but that's just scary. You know, when I used to, when I was in bartending school and I used to bartend, one of the things they told you was like, don't put the glass down in the ice. You use the shovel for the ice to put the ice in the glass. And then B, if the glass is cracked, throw that away. You can't use that. Because of those type of reasons. You know, people are drinking, they're not paying attention. And that could easily happen to anybody. But on the flip side of that, those biodegradable straws, the ones that especially are like pasta noodles, are disgusting. Like, the longer they sit there, they turn into like ooey gooey mess or paper. It's gross. But I do also understand trying to save the environment.
It's like, and I'm like, ugh. Yeah.
Okay. So the next one is, if you've been on the TikTok, the people have been using chicken nuggets to eat their Chipotle bowl. So they get their regular Chipotle bowl, you know, with the rice, the beans, the meat, with sour cream, guacamole. Then they go to McDonald's and they get McDonald's chicken nuggets, and they're using the chicken nuggets to dip in their Chipotle bowls to eat the bowl.
That sounds like another child meal.
Literally, like, do they love their body? Like, oh my God, I'm seeing this. What?
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
Like, the bowl's already enough. Like, then you're
it's huge
nuggets, like, because they probably get a bowl with chicken. Like, you're doubling it.
Yeah.
That's a heart attack. What happened? Good Lord.
And that's what I be thinking, right? Because my first thought is, your chicken nuggets are already fried.
Yes.
And then you have all this stuff in this bowl. Now you are using this chicken nugget to dip in this bowl. Like,
but it's not even really a dip, though.
It's not. It's like it's like a scoop. You're scooping it to eat it as if it's a spoon.
I just Googled it, and every picture I saw, people had 20 pieces. Like, I thought it was like, like a couple of nuggets. Like,
that is so funny. I literally was like, and it's not like, it's a little bit, it's stacked. Like, my stomach instantly started hurting when I saw it. Like,
that's a mess.
Yeah, they can leave that leave that in 2025.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. I also think, like, when there's another person that I end up scrolling past, this young guy, he always eats these huge burritos and pours a bunch of sauce on it. And then, like, I am very particular about eating things, and I eat with my mouth closed. I try not to make any sounds, but for whatever reason, people on social media love to, like, make slurping noises. It's like it's
ASMR.
Yes, I'd be like, Lord God,
oh, it drives me crazy. Like, something I actually hate is when somebody's eating a seafood boil and they're like
slurping. It's too much. It's too much for Uncle Dana. I'll just be like, I gotta go.
I'm gonna
throw it away.
I'm gonna step away. Speaking of seafood boil, they do wing boils now. I didn't mean
what?
Yes. Look it up.
Tell us about it.
I looked it up. So one of my friends, she's like my sister. She's not a seafood fan. And she was like, I would want to do a wing boil. And I was like, that exists? And she was like, yeah, look it up. So I looked it up, and, like, literally, like you would do a seafood boil, it's wings. and the corn, and then so I wouldn't do a wing boil. I saw the person, they put eggs in it. They put the eggs in it like you would the seafood boil. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that at all. But I would do like the corn maybe, but it looked good. I'm intrigued. But yeah, sorry. I didn't mean, I was like, that was something.
It doesn't look bad. I think
It
when
does
you
not
mentioned
look
that,
bad.
I was just imagining like boiled chicken.
Yeah. Actually, now that you say that, yeah. Yeah. But
Boiled chicken.
video I saw that I think he could fry. I don't. Did he fry him or put him in the oven? I don't know. I can't remember what he did at the beginning. I'll have to look again.
The picture I just looked at, it looked like they were fried and then put into the. So I could work with that, but I thought you meant like just like a boiled piece of chicken. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same one where he's deep frying the chicken wings and he's sauteing the sausages first. So that looks good. There's a picture right next to it where they're clearly boiling it. But I mean, I'm indifferent. I wouldn't say it looks gross. I wouldn't say it looks, amazing. But I also when I make gumbo, I use wings. So, I mean,
it looks delicious.
But I'm like, I think it's the corn.
So it's the eggs for me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But you see, here's the thing. I've never used, even when I did do a seafood boil, I didn't use boiled eggs.
Understood.
I used corn. I used potatoes.
Yeah.
And the sausage. But we didn't do boiled eggs when I did it.
Yeah, I've never done boiled eggs either.
I've seen them with boiled. I've seen like people do the boiled eggs, but when I've had a seafood boil, I had potatoes and sausage and corn.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Hey.
I was shocked. I actually told her, I was like, I said one weekend, one Saturday, let's do a wing boil.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll send you when it happens, but I think we're going to do it soon.
I love it. All right. The last thing on my list is, so I've been seeing a lot of different food creators because, food content creators they have their own space.
Yeah, they do.
They be doing their thug thizzle over there in the food content creation space. And I see a lot of people make different types of, I guess we can call them sushi wraps because that's what they do. They either do it with rice, they do it with the seaweed, or they do it with rice paper. The other day I saw a young lady go and order a double from In-N-Out, and she got a protein style. And Ryan, you don't have In-N-Out where you are, right?
No.
So do you know what In-N-Out is?
I do. I've never had it, but I do.
Okay, so so she ordered in protein style, which means it's just a lettuce wrap, and she ordered 2 of them, and she ordered her French fries. She then goes home, takes it, and she takes the 2 protein style wrap doubles, and she takes the French fries and puts it in the rice wrap, wraps it all up, and makes it into a burrito and eats it with the animal style sauce. The next thing I see is somebody boiling hot dogs, boiling spaghetti noodles with the seaweed wrap and the sauce, making a sushi roll with all of this, and then they eat it that time. Are we going to stop with making everything into some sort of sushi wrap of some sort?
It.
Why do we need to do this?
Leave it. Never
doesn't need to happen.
First one I was when you said hot, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I think for me, my question is, you know, sometimes when we talk about content, I think sometimes people do things just for
The wow
content and for the wow factor. It's so interesting, you know.
I'm speechless, actually.
Any trends that y'all see or things that y'all think about that y'all would like to either keep or get rid of as we move into the new year? Any thoughts?
I think I have a get rid of.
Oh, what you got?
Straight people saying clock it.
Yes. Very much. Clock that like even straight men, women, like I don't really like, so I do it with the wrong fingers to my friends because I know I'm gonna like annoy them. But I don't even, you know, when I hear it, I'm like, what? Our lingo is doing it. Yeah.
I can see that. I don't even say clock it, but I'm like,
I don't either, honestly.
You know, the whole finger thing. It's funny because I was at work the other day and my coworkers were doing it, and some of them were doing it wrong. And I know they're watching this, and sorry, you guys were doing it wrong. But you know, I also didn't know the history behind it, and I didn't even think there was a history behind it. I didn't even think it would be. It's that deep to me. Those type of things to me, I didn't think. Beyond the deep historical things of the community, I didn't think just something as simple as a gesture is that deep to me. But you know, I hear that. You know, I think there's a whole thing around the straight community using a lot of our lingo and misusing a lot of our lingo and using it. And then, you know, when it comes to meeting us at the front lines when shit is going on, then that's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole nother episode.
Well, yes. And then there's that.
Keep on in.
What else? What else we got?
They love our lingo. They love our culture. They love us as an accessory.
Yes.
But when it's time, when it comes to the homophobia that we might experience with like, if you have female friends that have boyfriends who are homophobic, or, you know, like, do you have my back? You're not telling your boyfriend to clock that T at that, you know, like, it's
right.
It's so that's a whole nother episode.
What else you got? Anybody? You got anything else, Mike? You have one?
I do. So part of me, hear me out. Part of me, I love the use of AI when it's properly used. Okay. Like work related, or, you know, even structuring, you know, if you're structuring a new concept or create, you know, like, have your own ideas. Don't let it form, you know, do it for you or whatever you use. But the ones that are the AIs that are videos that are getting me are the ones where, like, I was scrolling TikTok and Michael Jackson stole KFC chicken, somebody's KFC chicken, and ran out the door and said, hee, you know, like,
I swear I was thinking about that one before you even said it. That was on my mind. As soon as you said
I'm
AI.
like, what is happening? And then I'm seeing like Aaliyah and Whitney Houston and Selena, like, and Tupac sitting there, and Mr. Rogers having a whole conversation. Like, let them rest in peace. Like, there's a way to utilize AI, and I don't think that's a way to utilize AI. It's crazy how realistic, like, sometimes I am amazed. Like, a lot of people are using it. Like, I'm a beehiver, so I'd be like, you know, I'm in the theories, Act 3 theories, and somebody did a concept with AI, and I was like, okay, I like that, you know. But when you're reviving dead people and doing things. I'm just like, yikes. So yeah, get rid of that aspect of AI. I don't know.
I fully agree with that one. And that's so crazy you mentioned that video, because as soon as you said it, I was like, yeah, Michael Jackson stealing a bucket of chicken was
was crazy work. And it was like, I love my end of the day, scrolling TikTok at the end of the night, rubbing my feet together. I was like, what? I remember it was dark, and I was just like, oh, it's time for me to go to bed. Like, what was that? Yeah, that was crazy.
I agree with you about the different AI videos and the different things that they're doing with AI. I actually did a whole episode with Ryan AI. He actually works and does a lot of different like AI marketing. A lot of his some of his content and video clips that he's created have been AI, just to kind of show where AI has come, how far it's come, and just the different work that needs to happen with it to make it better, etc. But I do, even I think Martin Luther King's daughter was talking a lot about this too. She talks about this and she's like, I wish you guys would stop creating this shit, essentially.
Literally. Because why?
Why are we doing this?
Too. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. Yeah.
I saw him in like a rap battle and I was like, why?
Why?
But it is interesting though. Like, I'm curious to know why are they using so much of Black people in creating these videos? Because I even see the ones where like they had like the kids coming out the womb and like talking about the parents. And I saw this lady that had like a gumbo jacket. Like it was a jacket that had pockets for gumbo. And she was like pouring gumbo out her sleeve.
Not pouring gumbo out her sleeve.
It's too much. Too much.
I love it. Any other things we want to get rid of?
That's it.
Yeah.
I think for me, one of the things that I'm hoping for, and when we walk into 2026, is that let's have some regular meals. I want to see regular meals on the timeline. I want to see us doing some regular things on the media, not just things for wow factor. Although, get your money. Do what you got to do. I just was talking about housewives and, making up your story, making up your plot just to be on the show. And I get that for you because you need that paycheck. But sometimes it's right there in the pudding, girl. You don't even need to do all the extra shit around it.
Like at all.
I think that I think for me, when I think about what I create and when I talk about in the shows that I do create for my platform, I really do try to be like, I'm not going to do any of that extra shit because that's just not me. I'm not, I am extra just because of who I am and being a Leo. That's just how it is. I don't need to do any more than what I'm already doing for the plot. I don't. And I don't have the energy to. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens when we move into this the new world as we navigate.
I do have one more. Kind of piggybacking off what you shared, but like let's stop making everything content. I saw a video of somebody that was like crying because they lost their friend, but at the same time in the video, they had to show off this outfit and show like the shoes of Balenciaga. This is like while crying for their friend, naming their labels of their clothing. So let's stop that.
Yeah, it's like they be setting up like you literally like that is a like I had to do just a video for a big party here in Pittsburgh, and they asked me to do a video advertising and with my own promo code and stuff. And it took me 3 hours to sit there and just like how I came up with the little concept, nothing crazy. And I was just like editing it, I was just like, this is insane. So the ones that are really fully invested in getting out their car, putting the tripod up, putting their phone, pulling off, going back to go get their tripod and iPhone, setting it up when they're walking into Target, coming back to grab the tripod, walking around and then place it in one of the aisles while you go look and shop. That's insane. But however.com, get your money.
Mm-hmm.
Because if something was offered to me, you'll see me with my tripod in my phone.
Yo, I am here. So you bring up a good point, because I was just also saying I'm not in the place to go live as consistent as some of these creators can, even though literally TikTok is a space that is like throwing money at you to go live. They're like, you can make this amount of money. You can people, as long as you keep the traffic coming in when you go live, and then like you have the platform and the people that is going to watch you. There are people making lots of money going live on TikTok, which more power to them. Like, that's really dope. And if you got it in you to do, then do it. But I'm just like, I'm not there. Like, I don't have the patience to make up a conversation that I want to have with a bunch of people that I don't know. That's number one. Number two is I just, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to converse about? And then y'all getting spicy in the comments. And then what? Now I got to look like I got to look crazy because I'm cussing you out because you said something off the wall to me. I don't know. I think when you talk about like the folks who do the everyday lives, and they do the vlogs of their days and their lives, I would be down to do that. Actually, I just did my first unboxing that I've ever did, and just randomly was like, I'm going to record an unboxing today. And I looked crazy, and it looked crazy, but I was like, I'm just going to do it, and we're going to post it. We're going to see what's happening. And, it's okay. It's fine, but I don't know.
And it's funny because I'm like, I've had some like small opportunities to do more like content things with like local I did a collaboration with local, like our children's museum here in Pittsburgh, where they have a creative membership for creatives. And they were like, we did an ugly sweater workshop. So I did a little like content video of walking through the process of that. And it's interesting to me because now I was like, okay, I think I want to like navigate other avenues besides just like podcasting, because I do have this big personality that I would love for people to see. But how much do I want people to see? Right. It's interesting. Even getting comfortable on TikTok. Like I found my groove on TikTok, right? Me being an R&B music lover, specifically R&B. And what I've been doing is I started off with, when you asked me to play Brandy and it's not Full Moon or Have You Ever. And like, it's been, and I'm like, usually I'm in a video, I'm like lip syncing, I'm getting comfortable, because I used to, if you would have asked me like 3 years ago, I would never dance in a video on TikTok. Would never. I'm like so awkward. I always say like I have a lot of Issa tendencies, like awkward. And now I'm finding my groove, and people are commenting and following, and I'm like, oh, this is what it's like. I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'm gonna step in a little bit more of those like avenues. We'll see.
I feel that. Well, we have made it to the point in the show where we're about to have ourselves a little fun with this game. I want to give us a second to take a break and refresh and refill any cocktails, maybe run to the restroom if necessary. And mostly I'm doing that for me because I need to go to the restroom. So we're going to take a quick break and we will be right back. Hey, y'all. If you like what you heard, make sure you join the conversation. We always say to make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we definitely want you to do that. But also, we would love if you would join in with us. There's a link in the description where you can actually send us messages. You can also make sure to tag us on social media, put up your favorite clips of the show, and then tag us, and we will repost them on our stories. That is the best way to get in communication or community with us, and we would love to see y'all interact with the content. Anyway, thank you for following us and thank you for listening, and we'll see you back for the remainder of the show. Bye. It's the devil. And I know we're not supposed to be ordering off of Amazon, but listen, I needed these embossed ice cube molds, and that was the only place I can find them. Okay.
Hey.
Cuss me out tomorrow. I'm fine with it.
I would never, because I still use it too.
Okay. Mines have a D in them. They have every letter.
Oh. I need to look into that. Okay.
They're cute. I like them. I don't know if you guys follow Vic on TikTok and Instagram. I love Vic. If she's watching this or if she ever hears this, girl, we need to have some Leo energy so we can act a fool on this interwebs together. But she has it on her TikTok, on her not TikTok, but her storefront, and she has a V, obviously, but they have a bunch of different letters. Anyway, my point is, cheers, happy holidays, y'all.
Cheers. Mine's gone now, but
all right. So our next guest has arrived. And I hope you all are ready for this wonderful surprise. Because it's been a long time and I'm so happy that she's here. So we're going to bring to the stage Stephanie.
Hi, guys.
Hey, welcome,
Hi.
welcome. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute.
It has. It's been a while. I was actually nervous.
Why?
Well, because we haven't done this in a while. I haven't.
It has been a while. It
and
has
then
been
it's
a minute.
live.
Yes,
Live in
it is
action.
live. We have over 13,000 people watching.
Shut up.
I love that. I wish one day we'll get there. Manifest it.
We're speaking into existence.
Exactly. Welcome back. I also just want to say real quick that for those who did watch the unboxing and did look forward to seeing me use that microphone, here's what happened. I tried to set it up, and then I realized that I'm going to have to get a whole new microphone arm because the bottom of it does not fit the screw that is on the microphone arm that I currently have. So I have to go figure out if I can get like a little adapter or something to go underneath it, or what has to happen. Every day it's a struggle, but we're here. Welcome, Stephanie. What's been going on, child? Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Please tell us give us some updates.
Yeah, so I have a lot of updates, I guess. Well, first and foremost, I moved and I moved to a whole new city. I sold my house in San Diego and made a fresh start, I guess, a big move. My kids and I just like relocated. I'm still in the process of like unpacking and decorating, which is the fun part. And I've been having fun with it. I feel like, you know, previously I was living with other people in the home, or like other people were living with me in my house. And I feel like this time it's like just my thing. And I feel like I'm like, can have fun, more like fun, you know, and like put a feminine touch to it, you know. You know, man in this house. So I can kind of do what I want, you know, and like be playful with it. And yeah, it's been a transition for sure. Like my kids are adjusting. I think more my son, since he's a little older than my daughter, you know, which is new school, new friends, new sports teams, like all that. But I feel like after this week, it's been a little more like settling in, you know? And yeah, besides that, I don't know, any other updates? I think that's a big one. So I feel like that's kind of consumed the like, you know, selling a home is way different than I thought it would be. It's like so many little things like you don't think about. But I feel like the team that helped me with that was like, I couldn't have asked for anything better. So I felt really supported in that. So yeah, that's been kind of like where I've been for the last, like, I don't know, like 4 months.
Since the beginning, I guess since summertime, right? Like it's since July, August, it was all starting to be like a process. So
yeah,
but that's good. I mean, we happy to have you, child. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm
for
excited
a nice,
too.
fun yang dang doodle. You know everybody here because we already had ourselves a nice little intro meeting.
Yeah.
And now we about to have some fun.
Yeah.
And have ourselves a good old time. Everybody in the chat and everybody in the room, welcome backstage.
Thank you.
All right. So I have a game. Nothing that the old time listeners and maybe you new time listeners are new to, but nothing that the old time listeners are new to. Stephanie and I have always played a fishbowl question game, or we've always tried to incorporate some sort of question game into an episode to have fun and just also to just showcase our personality. This year, for this particular episode, as we are theming everything naughty and nice, as you know, I asked Mike at the beginning of the episode, is you feeling naughty or is you feeling nice this season? So I'm going to pose the question we're going to start with Ryan and then we go to Stephanie. Is you feeling naughty or is you feeling nice this year for the holiday season, Ryan? What's a given?
I'm feeling naughty.
What's gotten us there, friend? How do we get there?
I'm just like, the holidays, I don't know, because I'm like older. I don't know. Like, I'm not feeling it. I moved to a new apartment in the middle of November. So like, I'm still now, like I'm getting settled, but also like figuring out how I want things to look. And everybody's like, did you put up a tree? I'm like, I don't even have a dresser yet. Like I'm still, like figuring things out. I don't care about a tree right now. And then there's the other side of it. I'm an only child. I'm my mother's only child, I should say. And I have a small, older family. My grandparents are 86 and 90. And it's just very slow. Like, and I do not want to sound ungrateful. Okay. I'm very grateful to still have my grandparents and my mom, to celebrate holidays with and my family. But I'm like, oh, maybe it's time maybe a kid needs to pop up. But then it's also like, this world is like going to shit. So do I really want to bring a child into this world? So it's a lot of different things. And it just got me feeling, I shouldn't even say naughty, got me feeling sour. Like, I just not even feeling it for real. Like,
he's like, everybody's getting called this year. I don't give a fuck.
I'll catch y'all next year.
Right. Yeah. We'll try again.
Stephanie?
I'm feeling nice this year.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm feeling like, I don't know if it's because it's like, I'm excited for this like fresh start. And I feel like in this town, like everyone is so nice and talkative, and like I'm born and raised San Diego in California. So the California girl in me is like, can I just have my stuff? But then I'm like, okay, let me not be a bitch. So I'm kind of like, warming up to that. Yeah. And like embracing it a little more. And also like I'm closer to living to where a lot of where my family lives now. And I have a lot of cousins my age. All our kids are like the same age. I have a big family. And so I've been feeling good. Like I feel like we've all been, it's a lot of us. So we have fun, and my family, Mexicans, we like to party. And so yeah, I feel good. I feel nice. I feel blessed.
Amazing. And that's good. That's important. I think I am in a great between, which I'll call the mystery space, because this year, although yes, I'm grateful for where I am this time right now today, and it's been abundant, it's been amazing. Those things have been great. But people in the universe have a way to kind of work you over overwork you, and have a ability to just pull shit out of you that you don't need them to pull out of you. So, and that has happened sometimes through this year. And also just like, motherfuckers just need to settle down. Like, let's just bring it to a level space. And I'm speaking around everything. I'm speaking in circles, but I understand that. But I'm also just like, come on now. Like, let's just settle down. Let's all be in a space of leveledness. Yeah. But I'm in a mystery space is what that means. What I'm saying. And it's really mostly because I've been learning about myself through therapy that I am very much so, things will happen to me and or around me, and I'm very much so, let's just move forward. I don't have time to dwell on it. I'm not a person who sits in feelings a lot. My husband actually calls me the Tin Man sometimes because of that. But I also, it has done me well because I don't operate a lot on emotions. And I operate a lot on well thought out planning and organized decisions. And when I have made emotional decisions, they've been fine, but I don't always like to use my emotions to make a decision all the time. So yes, I'm in a mystery space, to say the least. And with all of that being said, that actually brings us to the game that we're playing. So we are going to be playing the Naughty or Nice Fishbowl game. There are 3 categories. There's naughty, there's nice, and there's mystery. Some of us here have chosen the naughty and nice and our mysteries area, and there's questions that go along with that area. The way the game is going to go is I had planned to have 3 bowls here. However, as you can see in the camera, you can't even see those bowls. So guess what? They don't even exist anyway. So that's fine. But I have the questions here. And what we are going to do is the first round, we're going to start with what we've chosen. So I've chose mystery. Mike chose naughty, right? Ryan chose naughty and Stephanie chose nice. So that's perfect because we'll get a great sense of all of the different areas. We'll do the first round. Once we do the first round, then you all can make a decision if you want to change, if you're feeling naughty, nice, or if you're in a mystery. And then that will change the different type of question, the question that we're going to ask. You can choose to answer the question truthfully, or you can take a penalty. The penalties are taking a sip of whatever drink you have. You can go refill your drink if you need to. You can let another guest answer the question what they may perceive your answer would be. Or you can so it says show the last selfie in your camera roll, but I don't think we need to do any of that. Let's say we will pick another question if you don't want to do the other. So again, take a drink of the drink that you have, let another guest answer, or we'll pick a different question. Is that fair? All right. So we will start with our naughty guest, which was between Mike and Ryan. So we'll take a vote. Mike and Ryan, pick a number between 1 and 10. I'll go with either y'all just shout out the number, whatever it is.
4.
8.
All right. So my number was 10. So Mike was closer to the number. So the number is, the question is, have you ever regifted a gift to the person who gave it to you?
No, I have not done that before, but that is hilarious. There's probably been times that I have wanted to re-gift something, but no, I've never given it back to the person. That's funny.
I mean, but sometimes it happens. I've regifted gifts. I'm regifting gifts right now. I have 2 white elephant gifts that were gifts to me that I'm regifting to other people. Ryan, okay. Now, this is a little bit of a scandalous question. I'm going to read it, and you tell me if you want to answer it or not.
Let's go.
All right. It's number 4. It says, tell us about a holiday hookup or sneaky link you'll never forget. No names. You don't have to answer, but if we want to get into the tea, we can.
That's easy. My, childhood friend.
Mm-hmm.
I saw during one holiday break, and he's grown, I'm grown, and
things progressed.
Things went down.
I love that.
For like 3 holidays. It was like a thing until he got into a relationship.
So it happened multiple times.
Multiple times.
I love that. I love a consistent motherfucker.
It was a year. It was like one of those things like we haven't seen each other all year type thing. So we were both home the same time. It's like, what's good? What's up? Yeah.
A holiday tradition.
Holiday.
Yes. Okay. I will. So mine was mystery. So I'll go ahead. I mean, I don't. Okay.
Don't be cheating, Dana. You better read the
there's 10 questions here. I'm just like, which one can I answer? It says, who's most likely to show up late to the holiday function? So actually, tomorrow we're having a holiday function here at the house. Who's most likely to show up late? Okay, wait. Okay. Hopefully she's not watching, but but she has a baby. So but she's most likely to show up late. But she also lives further than all of us too. I hope she doesn't hear this. She's gonna cuss me out tomorrow. All right, Stephanie. So you chose nice. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
What's your favorite holiday drink or dessert? Also, before you answer, I'm sure you've been keeping track because I know the last time we talked, if you want to share how your timeline of sobriety at this point, because last time you had already reached a year.
Yeah, so I'm a little over a year and a half.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I yeah, it's been a year and a half since I've drank, but I would say I like it's called in Spanish, it's called ponche. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's like a bunch of diced up fruit, star of anise, cinnamon. It's like a punch, basically, like a hot punch. It does have plenty of alcohol in it. So I used to like that. Eggnog is good if it's made well. I do like that as well. And favorite dessert. I don't know. I guess does it have to be Christmas? Like, can it be Thanksgiving?
No,
like,
it could be anything.
Okay,
yeah.
I like pecan pie is good, or like a good cheesecake is good too.
Yeah,
like made from scratch, not like the store. Yeah.
Okay.
My aunt,
Let me be specific.
Dana, my aunt, she makes good desserts. She makes good cakes. So she usually makes the best desserts.
Paris loves pecan pie. I used to love a pecan pie before I became highly allergic to pecans, which is very unfortunate because I was allergic to peanuts and then progressively became allergic to walnuts. And then over time became allergic to pecans, which is unfortunate because I love pecans and I love pralines or pralines, however people say them. People say it.
Did you made the pecan pie on Thanksgiving, right? So do you have to wear, this is an ignorant question, but do you have to wear like gloves and stuff? Like, will your skin have a reaction or you have to like ingest it?
I just have to ingest it.
Okay.
So I didn't have to wear any gloves. So pecans is the only thing that I don't have to worry about touching and having a breakout. Chocolate and peanuts, I do. Because I have washed something that had chocolate in it and it got on my hands and all night my hands itched.
That's crazy.
The whole time. And like I could feel them aching and swelling at the same time. Yeah. That has happened to me. Not as of recent, but it has happened to me before. Where I have done that. And I had to go wash my hands and be like, yo, like if I don't, then I can't touch my face. I can't do anything. But yeah, pecan pie is delicious. All right. So now we're at the round to where you get to kind of remake some choices. So we are going to start. I'm going to start down. So Mike is down here and then Stephanie and then Ryan. Because I feel like, because we did the other way around. It don't matter. Anyway, Mike, is we feeling naughty, nice, or are we in a mystery?
I'm gonna go nice this time.
All right, we're going nice. All right, so Stephanie chose.
Mike, I'm surprised you were feeling naughty.
It's been a long week. My week made me feel naughty.
He said, I am tired.
So, Mike, choose a number between 1 and 9.
Let's go 1.
All right. So, what's the best holiday memory you have as an adult?
Ooh, as an adult, my best holiday memory is probably going to Joshua Tree. I rented a house and my partner and I went, and my cousin stopped by. One of my best friends stopped by, but it was nice to just be in the desert. It wasn't as cold. Very nice vacation.
Okay. And it was, you said it was during the holidays. So what month was it? November or December?
It was December, and I did take a shroom trip while I was there, and It was a good time. It was a really good time.
Did you microdose or you did like a full capsule?
I went to space.
As you should. As you should.
Look, I think this is one of the...
Was it your first time?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been a few times.
Yeah.
He's been to space a few times. I love that. Actually, so there is a place in Joshua Tree that there is a room that's shaped like a spaceship, and they have it's an Airbnb. There's also a sound bowl space there, and in the middle of it, it's 10 tons of cement. So when you sit in the middle of the room, it echoes throughout the room as if it was like a microphone up there. And it's good for healing and like if you have any body like pain or issues like that. We went. Me and Paris went before we got married, and his knee was like fucking with him real bad. And we went. I loved it. He hated it, which was opposite because he dragged me there and I really didn't want to go. I was like, I don't want to go. I'm hungover. I don't want to go to this shit. But it was amazing.
Wait, so it's an Airbnb or it's like a place you can go, like you pay an entrance and then it's like an experience.
The Sound Bowl experience is separate from the Airbnb. There is an Airbnb that is like a spaceship. There's also one other space that's there in that area that is this full on, like, it's like a trailer almost, and it's all glass, and it's like a long swimming pool on the inside. I think, and it was on Selling Sunset, and I think it was in LA. Or it's a little bit outside of LA, near Joshua Tree and like Palm Springs and stuff like that, in the desert. But it's real cute.
I would do the sound experience. That sounds cool.
I like sound bowls. If I can get into it, I'll start doing them. Give me a couple. They expensive though. I like shoes and shit, Anyway. All right. So Stephanie, what are we feeling? Are we still feeling nice or are we moving on to a different category?
We can do naughty.
All right. She's feeling naughty. So pick a number between hold on. So we asked Ryan this one and we asked Mike. Where's the gift one? All right, pick a number between 1 and 8.
6.
Perfect. Have you ever lied about holiday plans to avoid someone?
I don't think so. I think I'm pretty straight out. Or yeah, I probably have, honestly.
I'm like, all right.
Well, yeah. Yes, I have.
I have.
I mean,
yeah.
we have people we don't want to see during the holidays. Why do we need to see any of them?
Yeah.
All right. Ryan is back at you. Are we feeling naughty, nice, or is it a mystery?
I'm gonna say mystery. I wish I knew that the first, because that's where I was kind of feeling. I'm like, a little mystery, like between. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I answered something about someone being late. Okay. So pick a number between 1 and 9.
6.
Who would be the messiest after 2 cocktails? You don't have to say any names, but you can kind of give friend category if you like.
I have a friend that I see once a year, and we see her once a year because of she gets a couple drinks in her, and she's like, I've known you usually it's my birthday. And she's like, I've known you longer than this person and that person. I'm the superior friend. Da da da. And all of my friends are like, yo, Ryan. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, y'all, we've been friends since college. Let's just, you only have to see her once a year, but also she does sometimes come to events that I host. So my best friend, she'll be like, okay, I'm gonna let you know this is the 3rd time I've seen her this year. I'm used to 1. So what are we doing? So yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, it's always that one person or friend or more than one. I mean, it happens. People be drinking.
Listen, when I drink, I want to go dance. Okay. Let me send me to the dance floor.
I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna choose, because I was mystery, I'm gonna choose naughty, and I am going to choose okay. I was going to say, okay. I'm going to choose what is, I guess, what is the pettiest reasons I've ever returned a gift? I don't know that I ever returned a gift because I don't like returning things. So it would be, I hate going to return things. So I guess if I've ever returned a gift, it has to have been because I didn't like it. I mean, which I don't think is petty. I think that's very honest. Yeah, I mean, I can't say that I've ever returned a gift at all. I try to make a reason to use everything that I get. But here's what I will say. I also try to make sure that people know what I like if they're going to buy me a gift. So if you're going to buy me something and you are like, oh, I don't know what to get you, I'm like, I can send you some options. Right? I think that's fair.
Very fair.
You can give me a candle also, and I'll be happy as long as it smells good.
Dana's like, here's my Amazon wish list. Okay. Have your pick. You've never like returned, or not even returned it, because I hate returning stuff too. But have you ever like thrown something, tossed something, or like regifted it or something because you didn't like who it came from?
Not necessarily. So actually, the gift that I'm regifting, I'm regifting it because the stuff in it I'm not going to use. And it's not that it's not good. Actually, it's a very good brand. The stuff in it is very good. But I know that what's in there, I won't use it. And when it comes to that, I'm being very vague because the people that are coming over may be watching this and it's gonna anyway, it's a good gift. I like the brand. It's a very good brand. It's a very well-known brand. But I'm just like, no, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can probably do 2 more rounds. And now I've moved you all around. I don't know if y'all can see this, but
yeah,
you can. Okay, good. All right. So Stephanie is now to my right. And so you'll be first. Are you going to stick with being naughty, or are you moving to a different category?
I'll do naughty again.
Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 7.
4.
Pick another number.
3.
All right. Have you ever been part of a Secret Santa that turned scandalous?
No. I have not been part of one, but there was one. There was one in like one of my close circles that apparently happened last year, but I wasn't part of it. So I think it's very important, but I think it was white elephant, which is like the same thing. But I think it's very important to be clear on rules and that everybody knows rules and budgets and stuff.
100%. So Stephanie and I used to work at a place called 211, and they had a Secret Santa. And this person that was in our department had pulled someone's name and got them a Harry Potter scarf. And then this Secret Santa turned into a white elephant thing where people had to, with white elephants, you could snag gifts. And somehow I ended up with the scarf from fucking Harry
I totally forgot about that. Wait, Dana, was that the time that we went to a dinner and the person tried to leave without paying? Oh, yeah. Then I guess I have.
Yeah.
We went to like a dinner. We went with our coworkers at the time, and Paris was there with Dana, and this girl. Hopefully they're not watching. Who cares, right? But she tried to leave it. She was like, "Okay, bye. Like I'm leaving." She was the first one to leave, and me and Dana were like, "Okay, bye." And then Paris, I think, was like, "Did she pay?"
Did she pay?
And then we're like, "Oh wait," and we're like, "Oh, did you get your check?"
He's like, "Oh, I forgot."
Oh, I forgot. We're like, "What,
girl?
What the hell, girl?" So I totally forgot about that. So yeah, I guess I have been part of one.
I mean,
I try to block anything from that company. I almost said the company's name. Anything related to that company away.
All right. So I'm gonna choose mystery, and I'm gonna say the question is, who secretly loves chaos? I don't know that it's a secret, but it's funny because last night me and my hubby went out for cocktails, and I don't think he's watching, but that's fine because he's probably going to see the clip later. He loves chaos. You know, he loved the chisme. And I'll be like, babe, what? Everything's not chisme. He's like, yes, it is. It's chisme. But he loves it. And I'll be like, okay, you know, I don't love the chaos. I'm very much so. I like it to be plain, easy as Sunday morning. And I like it to be just, let's just maneuver through the things. No. He like a little holiday chaos, a little chaos in general. But that's good, you know.
I feel like he likes it as long as he's not in it, huh?
That.
Like he just doesn't want to be part of it. Like he likes to see it and like sip his tea and like judge and and talk about it. But I feel like he does not like to be in it, huh?
You know that. All right, Ryan, you're back up. That's that Libra shit for sure.
And Mike, I'm just kidding.
So
it's kind of true.
He's like, you're not wrong.
Libra, I'm a Scorpio, so
okay.
We haven't gotten there, Ryan. We're gonna talk about it, but we'll get there one day. We'll talk all about it. I feel like
but when you come on Ryan Out Loud.
That I was just gonna say we should do an episode about it and just hash it out.
For a year, I'm down.
I love it.
So I'm gonna say I have to exit.
No worries.
Because I have another event. I double booked myself today, and I was like trying to coast it because over on this side it's 9:42 Pittsburgh.
No worries.
Yes, I apologize, but yeah, I'm gonna pick nice.
Okay, picking nice. So, what's the best gift you ever received?
So my father passed away about 23 years ago, on December 8th. And we had his funeral on December 16th. Holidays just were not, that was it. The first one was hard. I think I was like mute for like 2 months. And my mom got me, that's when dog tags were really popular at the time, like 02, 03. And I have one of my favorite pictures of my dad, and he like just showing his big chubby face and just a big smile. She put it on a dog tag for me and gave it to me as a gift. It was like that a couple weeks later, and that was one of my. I think I still hang it up to this day. I don't wear it anymore, but I hang it up in my closet so that it's there. It's faded, but it's still like I can still see his cheese, his smile. That's probably one of my favorite gifts. Something very simple, but one of my favorite gifts from my favorite girl. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, and I think that is a good gift, something to keep, a keepsake.
Yes, definitely a keepsake. Yeah, and she also gifted me him and my uncles used. I don't wear it anymore because I lost weight, gained weight. I'm not 13 anymore. Yeah. So my mom gave me a ring that he used to wear with my uncles, his brothers. And I had that ring for a long, it's in probably one of my little boxes, but I still have that as well, but I can't fit it, but it's something I hold on to as well.
Amazing. Well, I know you have to go. Thank you
for having me.
Thank you.
Months in the making, and I'm glad it happened. This was a beautiful way to end the year, and know that you're welcome on Ryan Out Loud, Mike as well. Steph, look, we all come on Ryan. Look, we all come on Ryan Out Loud. Do our big one, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
It was nice meeting you.
You as well, Steph. You as well, Mike. Yeah.
It's nice meeting you as well.
You as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. And be safe tonight. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Yes, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Sorry.
Did you pull me out? Did you just see it? That was my real reaction. I was like,
all right. So Mike is the final person, and then we'll wrap it up after that. Mike, what is your final category?
I'm gonna go mystery.
You're gonna go mystery. All right. All right, mystery. Pick a number between 1 and 8.
Let's go 2.
Who would you not trust to plan a holiday trip?
I won't say the name, but I do have a couple of friends that I would not trust to plan a trip, period.
Okay.
Yeah, just because you got standards of like how you want to stay, like what type of, if it's a hotel, they might be cheap and pick something nasty. Yeah, and it's one friend that's coming in so clear for me that I would absolutely not feel like he would complain the whole trip. Yeah, I'm very clear on the person.
So you said they would complain the whole trip?
They would find something wrong with everything. Like,
oh, they're a complainer. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Food is not as good as it is at home. This is not that, and yeah,
that's
no.
I mean, it's. I think my question would be: I'm surprised that you would still travel with them, though.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Oh, you wouldn't at all.
I have before, but that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't again.
Oh, I see.
Lesson learned.
Like this was learned through travel.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a fun game. Thank you all. And thank you to Ryan from Ryan Out Loud for taking the time to come and hang out and to get into the things with us. I have one last question for all of you. What is one thing that you're grateful for and one lesson that you are taking into 2026?
Ladies first.
Okay. I would say one thing I'm grateful for is this new I'll say 2 major things that stand out for me this year. Number one being that this fresh start, right? Like, and just, having like a peaceful, like a new chapter, and looking forward to it. And I also am thankful for, I had mentioned before, like while we were recording, that my dad was battling brain cancer. And they recently said that his tumor is gone. So I'm really grateful for like the health of my family, myself, my kids, and my friends, like people I love. I think that's something that's like so we don't really think about it all the time, So I'm really grateful for that.
Mike?
Yeah, I think I'm grateful for just my community, my family, my friends, my partner, those people that just keep me grounded, keep me going. Yeah, and I think also just because you said, what's a lesson that we learned this year?
Oh, I didn't see that.
I think a lesson that I've learned this year is like to really, truly believe in myself and like to just be mindful of like the things that you place on yourself. So like if you want something, believe it, say it. And if you don't want something, like don't say negative things about yourself, because anything you put on yourself can definitely come true. So like really just pouring into myself positively.
Like the power of the tongue.
Yeah.
Like your tongue has a lot of power, yeah. My lesson, I guess, would be the lesson I learned this year. And it's actually something your dad had said when he was here, Dana, is like putting myself first. Like learning that because I'm an eldest daughter and I'm used to sacrificing a lot and like putting a lot of people first. And I feel like this year I really learned to like do what I want to do and like what's good for me and my kids as well. But like if I put myself first and I, like you said, Mike, like pour into myself and make sure I'm a priority, then I can be like the best mom that I can be, or like the best woman, or like, daughter, and all the identities we have. So yeah, I learned to like put myself first.
For me, I'm grateful for, just the continued support of all of you all. Stephanie and Mike, and then friends and family, other friends and family, and then my husband as well. And then I think a lesson for me has been that I need to be secure in what it is that I already am, I already know how to do and am I good at. I know what I bring to the table, and I need to just be confident in that. And I need to lock in on those things and then build on that. And that things take time. Nothing's going to happen overnight. Things will fall into place the way they're supposed to. So I just need to understand that will be the case and be okay with that. So I'm ready for whatever the new year brings. As far as plans for me and this show, there will be more episodes to come for 2026. Everything is already moving and everything has already been planned and everything's already in motion. And I'm looking just to continue to build the audience of the Hella Chisme podcast and then the production agency part of this business. So I'm looking forward to, as we move into this new year and what's to come. Do y'all have anything y'all want to plug before we get out of here? Stephanie, you have any last words?
What personal like goals, or like what's your, I guess not resolution, but like what's your goal for like next year? Like top two.
Goal is bigger and better. Bigger
in all
and
senses.
In
that
all
applies
senses.
in all senses.
Yes, in all senses. Yes, bigger and better. 2026.
What about you, Mike?
So I turn 40 next year, so I'm planning an art show. I think I want to do an art show for my birthday of just like things I've created over like the last 20 years to like showcase to family and friends. So yeah, that's my biggest goal right now, is just figuring out how do I want to do it.
That's really cool.
How about you?
I think for me, it's my main two is like, I think to stop and like enjoy life a little bit, like to just like pause and like, instead of having my head down, like hustle, on the go, like just like pause and like look around and like enjoy life a little bit more. And my second one is, like I want to have a hobby and like stick to it the whole year. Like I found a couple like yoga spots around here, like something like that where I can like do it, but I want to like commit to it consistently, like something like that. And yeah, I want to put myself out there too in dating. This year I didn't date. I feel like I didn't date this year like at all. I was just very like me, you know, like I'm focused on me, my goals, like just, you know, my kids and their stuff. And I think next year, like, I feel like I want to put myself out there more, like enjoy life, like just have more, you know, more fun, I guess.
More fun, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Any shameless plugs? Do we want to plug anything?
You can find me on all social media at the Art of Letting Go podcast. Yeah, that's my only plug.
Mike got his sexy wannabe radio voice on. I'm loving that. Okay.
I love it. Sick, the raspy, it helps.
The raspy, yeah. It gives it very like deep monotone.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, you can find us at the Hella Chisme Podcast. That's where you can find us. You can find us all year. You can start from episode 1 all the way down to episode. I think we are almost at 100 episodes of the Hella Chisme Podcast. I cannot believe that we are almost at 100 episodes. It is taking some time. It is taking some very intense curating and very intense planning. I am happy to be at a space to where I have been taking these episodes to just create the space of creation. You know, it was a lot of work for Stephanie and I to put out episodes every week. We had to come up with ideas every week. I am thankful that her and I were able to do that together for the time period that we did. Otherwise, the show wouldn't be where it is now today. And then also without Mike, it wouldn't be where it is today when it comes to the content that is on social media, when it comes to the video clips, when it comes to just kind of helping us move in a direction to be where it is right now today. So I am thankful for all three of you, or two of you, three meaning myself, two of you. And I am looking forward to continue to working in 2026 and to seeing where this all goes. Side note, Mike, you trying to have this art show, you're going to need to include me in this art show. So we'll talk about this on another day. But I just want to let you know, see, that'd be that Libra shit that we be talking about. Y'all don't be mentioning shit that y'all supposed to be mentioning.
Dana, I am proud of you too for like sticking to this and everything that, you know, all the consistency, like the ambition that you have with it and everything. And, you know, I'm very proud of you. And Mike's the GOAT over here with the clips and the getting it together and putting it out there.
Yes. Any final thoughts before we end this live show?
This was really fun, and this felt like a really great way to close out the year. So I appreciate even being a part of this episode.
Good.
Yeah, thank you, Dana.
No, thank you all. And I hope a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. And if you don't celebrate any of that, happy next Thursday or Wednesday, whatever day Christmas fall on next week.
Happy winter.
Happy winter. And enjoy the family time. Have some good cocktails. Drink some wine. Talk a little dick. Whatever you decide. But have a good time while you're doing it. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And thank you so much for taking the time out to sit and watch us. Bye.
Bye.